We just read and listened to the story of Lily and the Wagwags. And in this story, the kids pretended to visit different planets. And we're going to try to remember each planet on page 33. So before we start page 33, let's go back and look at the story. What planet had all this mud and Lily used a sprinkler and water? What was that planet called? I can see the words right here inside some of the things they're saying. It's the wet planet. And that makes sense because she used a sprinkler and that sprays water. And there was a swimming pool with water in it. So that was the wet planet. What about this one with the tent or the blanket that was supposed to be like a tent? That was what planet? The hot planet. And you can tell that they are very hot. Look at Lily's face. They're sweating. Even in this picture down here, they're pulling each other out of the tent. Oh, it's so hot. They even said the wagwags will melt because it's so hot. So this was the hot planet. Then when we go over to the next picture, there's a fan. And what does a fan do? It blows air. And when you're outside, we might call that wind. So here they're on the wind planet. In this picture, they're drinking Planet Pop. And in this picture, they're on the top of the bus, in this picture, and they call it the Tip Top planet. And the last planet was when they fell down onto the mattress and made a whomp sound. It kind of made it whomp. And so they call that the planet Whomp. So let's go to page 33 now and see if we can remember these planets and how to spell them. So we have the missing word, planet. Which planet had the sprinkler and the water? The wet planet. And because it's the name of a planet, we're going to use an uppercase letter when we write that missing word. The missing word was wet. So let's chop wet. W-et. Now let's write it. W-et. I think I break my pencil lead every video. The wet planet. What about the next one? Where was the tent that they made out of a blanket? What was this planet called? The hot planet, because they were really hot inside of that tent. The missing word is hot. Let's chop it and see how we'll write it. Hot. We're going to start with a capital H because it's the name of a planet. The hot planet. Let's spell hot. H-O-T. Let's go back up and spell wet. W-E-T. Great. How about this one? We just talked about the fan, and when it's outside and it's blowing air around, we might call that wind. So the planet. What word is missing here? The wind planet. Let's chop the word wind. W-I-N-D. Now let's write it. W-I-N-D. The wind planet. Let's spell the word wind. W-I-N-D. The next picture is a picture of the bus. And remember, they went on the top of the bus. You can even see some of the wagwags still on the top planet. I just gave it away. On this page, along with the planet Wump. So if this bus is reminding us of the tip top planet, let's find out what word is missing. The tip top planet. So it's the word top that's missing. Tip is already there. Tip top is 2 words. So let's chop top, rhyming words, and we'll see what we need to write here. Just like tip here, we need to use an uppercase T because this is the name of the planet. And then let's spell top. T-O-P. The last one is the planet, the squishy planet, where they landed and it made a noise. And it made a noise like whump. So we want the planet Wump. Let's see what's missing. The planet Wump. The word wump is missing. Let's chop wump. Wump is a made-up silly word, but we can still use letters to make the sounds. Wump. Let's write it. Wump. Wump. Now let's spell it. W-U-M-P. Great job, friends. We are all done with this book. And so that means we will start a new book next week.